First is the appreciation that as a sub-region, we face unprecedented security challenges as the world becomes more and more dangerous and as crime and criminals become more and more sophisticated. And that these challenges that we face, many of them are transnational in nature. Terrorism, other organized transnational crime, trafficking in persons and narcotics, drugs and psychotropic substances, mainly have been the traditional challenges which our sub-region has faced for a while. But increasingly in recent years, the threats posed by cyber criminals and the threat of climate change have come to complicate an already delicate situation. And all these challenges, the old and the new, do pose great risks and have the potential of destabilizing our countries and to compromise our national security. These threats do cast shadows over our prospects to develop as Africa and as Eastern Africa. And therefore, gatherings like this one, where ideas are shared, experiences are shared, lessons are learned through a peer mechanism of heads of security and intelligence services in our sub-region, is welcome. This multi-agency approach has helped us to combat other challenges, including corruption and intercommunal conflicts, which are in their own right serious threats to the stability, security, and prosperity of all our countries. So there is need to extend this collaborative approach, not just within the country, but beyond the borders of our countries. And going forward, we should operate as a unit, because a threat to security anywhere in the region is a threat to security everywhere in the region. I therefore hope the partnership that has been developed, the peer networks that has been generated in this conference will be sustained. And I must thank you, chiefs of intelligence, chiefs of security services, for the leadership and occupying the place you occupy in our countries. I am convinced beyond doubt that this collaboration is going to have a ripple effect, not only in terms of our region's security and stability, but also in our other areas of cooperation, including trade and other aspects of our interaction in this sub-region. Heads of intelligence, heads of security services occupy a pivotal role in influencing national policy. And I don't think there are greater influencers than the men and women who sit in the offices where you sit. I note with gratitude that you have not just focused on the traditional threats, but you have also looked at the emerging threats, especially so the threat posed by the cyberspace and also the threats posed by climate change. And I believe going forward, these two and corruption must form the basis of our national security agenda. The threats posed by cyber criminals, the threat posed by climate change, and the threat posed by corruption must join the other existential threats to our national security: terrorism, transnational crime, trade in narcotics, trafficking in persons, etc., going forward. I am also glad to learn that the panelists who have assisted us in generating the recommendations are homegrown panelists. And I think that is the way to go for Africa, that is the way to go for all our countries. So I must applaud the organizers and you, intelligence and security chiefs, for having faith in your own experts and having faith in the brains grown, nurtured by our own countries. I want to thank you once more. And on behalf of the government of Kenya, thank you for visiting our country. And please, as you return to your home country, you're welcome again and again and again, because the same way your own country is your home, Kenya is also your home. Thank you very much.
Today we are happy and we celebrate a special end to our wonderful beginning. The Mashariki Cooperation Conference is now officially, hopefully, birthed. Together we have planted the seed, and when we look closely, I think it will start to germinate. Colleagues, our seed is in good shape and hopefully will thrive. As we embark on watering the sprouting plant with confidence and great ambition, as chiefs of intelligence, today heralds a new opportunity to work together. And for the millions of the people we represent in the Eastern African region, who depend on the benefits of our collaboration, coordination, and cooperation, it provides a new opportunity to work, trade, and live peacefully together. The benefit of coming together is most precious in the gains in security and prosperity of our people. And this was evident by the many closed-door meetings that we've held amongst ourselves. This forum provides an opportunity for us in this region, and hopefully in Africa, to have the chance to engage and try and solve the problems that we have in a more relaxing atmosphere that is friendly and collegial. We had in-depth discussions and presentations on 5 major topics: the threat of terrorism in the region and countering violent extremism, transnational organized crime and its evolving nature, regional geopolitical and socio-economic threats, emerging threats in cyberspace, and enhancing opportunities within the region to combat threats. We not only analyzed the general situation and existing security problems, we introduced our experiences from the region, exchanged ideas, and proposed constructive suggestions on making the Eastern African region more secure. Therefore, I firmly believe that the closing of this conference is not an end, but a new starting point. Let us build on this beginning and look ahead into the future, and remain committed to the exchange of information, the embrace of cutting-edge solutions, and the cultivation of a culture that values continuous learning and improvement.